Authority is super powerful. Authority can get you to do things that you would never want to do, never thought you would do. This is something that I learned when I was doing photography and videography photo shoots. When I have my camera, I have authority over people. It's really weird. Something as small as holding a camera will give you authority. There were times when I would go take pictures with friends who are really shy or people I'm meeting for the first time. I would be taking pictures, warming up, building credibility, and then I would tell them to do something like super goofy, like tell them to do a weird dance or something. I knew that the person would never want to do that because I had the camera. They would just do weird stuff. Luckily, I'm not super evil, so I didn't ever use my authority for bad, but people genuinely would do things way outside of their comfort zone. They would do things that you just would not expect a normal person to do, like chicken dancing in front of a tree in a field. I could get people to do crazy stuff just because I had the authority of a camera. Understanding power and authority is really cool because you can use it intentionally. You can actually submit yourself to authorities within your own life. Maybe it's a preacher, a pastor, a teacher, that they can get you to do things outside of your comfort zone. For example, we would start going to this church, we submitted to the authority of the house, and they started telling us to tithe. We had never done that, Darian and I. Because we submitted to the authority, we were able to grow outside of our comfort zone. That happened with evangelism and asking people to pray for them. We grew when we submitted to authority. And that was crazy because I saw that in the spiritual side and in the natural side of doing professional media. Authority and submitting to those things is actually cool. And I think that's built into us because when you submit to Christ as the authority over your life, he actually begins to grow you into a person that's greater than you could have ever imagined. It all comes back to that same principle of being under an authority. You're willing to do things that maybe you wouldn't have done just on your own, naturally, organically.